Welcome back to my channel. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.
Welcome back to my channel. Number one, if you have not subscribed, please do so. Help me now, help this channel grow by subscribing. Comment, I reply comments, so I'm not proud at all. Even when I blow, I'll still be replying comments. Engage, help this channel grow, please. Thank you very much. Now let us look at our materials. Number one thing is just like my friend would say, she calls it Madam Alice band. You're going to be needing Madam Alice band. You'll be needing this crinoline. This is I think around maybe 2.5 or 3 inch. This is the thick one, but you can go ahead and use the soft one. Either of it is fine. You'll be needing your Birdcage veil. You'll be needing your bias. In fact, you can use anything just to wrap your millinery wire. You'll be needing your fabric rolls or whatever you want to use to beautify your work. I'm going to be using pearls, your millinery wire, your thread, and your needle. The needle is there somewhere. And then your tulle net, also your feather, and also your fabric gum as well. So if there are any other things I'll be needing during the tutorial, you'll be seeing them. The very first thing we are going to be doing is we are going to be cutting out the measurement that we need for our millinery wire. And for this tutorial, I'm going to be using 32 inches for my millinery wire. So after cutting it, what you want to do next is join these two ends together. I'm just going to go ahead and apply my fabric gum on this overlapped place like so. I'm going to go ahead, apply gum, and then take the extra thread and wrap it further so as to avoid the sharp ends from poking out. The next thing we want to work with is our bias, and I'm just going to be applying gum to the other side. If you know me well, I don't start my wrapping from this side. I start my wrapping from the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and start using my bias to wrap it like so. I've almost gotten to the end part. I'm going to go ahead and add gum to it like so, from probably this part right here just to a little bit into the fabric, into where we started the wrapping. I'll go ahead and blow it a little to make it dry and continue wrapping. Now we should have something like this. The next thing we want to work with is with our net, and I'm going to be using this beautiful white net right here. For this step, you can go ahead and use just a single, like not doubling it the way I've doubled it, but I love to double mine. Something you want to ensure when folding your net or when using your net is that it has excess allowance around your millinery wire, so much that you can actually hold everything together at the part, whether the mid part or wherever part that you want to hold it. Now that is, can you see? So after doing that, holding everything together like so, I'm going to look at the back of this, and if I see any part like so, I'll look for it and bring it out. Now once I have something as smooth as this, I know that I am ready to tie it up. I'm going to take your thread. You don't need your needle for this, and you are going to be using it to tie it up. For this particular design, I don't want it curved in any shape. I just want it flat like this, unlike some of my other satellite fascinators. So because I don't want it to have any form of like curve, I'm not going to be tightening my round, because you see that as you are tightening your hand, it is forming, like it's making shape, but I don't want it to make that shape. So I'm just going to tie it so it is secure enough. So I'll go ahead and secure it by tying off both ends of the thread. The next thing you then want to do is cut off this excess net. Next now to do is to put this our base, this right here, on our Alice band. And just like I usually say, look at where you want your base to sit on your Alice band, and I'll be putting it like so here. I'm going to start using my thread to tack my this base right here to the Alice band. So if you are not new to my channel, you know that my recent videos, I don't pass the thread through the Alice band. I insert it into the fabric of the Alice band and I take it back to the base. So that is what I am doing right now. You should have something like this. Now the next thing we want to work with is with our birdcage veil. Now this is a yard of birdcage veil and I've gone ahead to tie off both ends. I'm going to be gathering it from this end right here to this other end right here. So I'm just going to bring the birdcage veil like so, and I will tack it down to the stump right here. At this point, you should be having something like this. The next thing we want to work with is our crinoline, and this is about 19.5 to 20 inches. Now, like I said in the introduction video, this is the thick crinoline, but you can actually use the soft small crinoline if that is what you want to use. So the very first thing I'll be doing is I'm going to be looking for the mid part of this one right here. After locating the mid part, I'm going to bring this one right here to the middle as well. Bring this one to the middle as well, and I will tie it off with my thread. Now this is what I have. I'm going to go ahead and do it to the remaining. What I'm just going to go ahead and do is that I'm going to be making a double layered bow. So I'm not going to be placing it directly on each other like so. I will just, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. So I'll just place this halfway into the other bow, and I'm going to be using my thread and my needle to secure it in place. After securing both bows in place, I'm going to go ahead and secure everything together by knotting the ends of the thread. I'm going to be attaching the bow to the stump of our Alice band. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting my fabric gum on where we have worked like so. After doing that, I'm going to be using my pearls on the crinoline like so. So I'll just apply just enough on the pearls, and I'll put it at different places on my crinoline. This is the gorgeousness that we have. Can you see this beauty right here? And also look at this part. You see, you don't need to cover anything because I did not take the thread through the Alice band. I took it through the fabric part of the Alice band. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also turn your notification button so you get notified when I post a new video. Bye.